What's good? What's good? This is Sneako. This is Sneako the podcast. Hey, man, do me a favor. I know you watching this, right? And you've been watching, and I appreciate you. But if you're new to this channel, you have to do me a favor right now. Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with mi gente, tú sabes. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website, r2drec.com. And hey, one thing, the same way what you put in your body is what you put in your mind. Whatever you're consuming, I'm talking about the music that you listen to, what's motivating you when you're listening to something, what you're watching is so important because your mind could be polluted and you probably wondering like, hey, what are you talking about? I mean, you gotta love yourself, man. As a man, there are certain standards that we are held by and those standards cannot be broken. You have to follow those standards because is first is be a man, 2, be a man, 3, be a man. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Get to it, my boy. No, we got to get to this one, man. This is so dirty. It's filthy. It's filthy. I'm talking about eating off the floor dirty. You know what I'm talking about? When you know you got to eat off the floor because in 5-second rule, you pick it up. No. This is dirty. Sucio. Sucio. It's a sucio moment. And I told myself, man, this red pill thing, man, it's not working for a lot of people, man. Yeah, wait, calmado, hot boy, calmado. Look, there's a great man that did a list. This list consists of many things for high value men out there. This is not advice. It's just a list. On that list, don't get married is one of them. On that list, get a vasectomy. On that list, go to the gym. You know, the other one is build network. You know, I'll put up pendejadas on that list. And the great almighty Rollo. I don't even want to say his last name. I don't even know his tiramisu. I don't know. Yeah, man. So apparently, I never kept up with this guy. Don't know nothing about this guy. I just know that Fresh and Fit had my boy. I wouldn't say my boy, it's just a person that I got a chance to listen to. I'm not a huge fan. It was one of the first times I got a chance to actually just listen to what he had to say. You got Sneako and Destiny, right? Sneako, I don't know too much about him. All I know is that on this specific podcast, he has some words for this gentleman, and he went Super Saiyan on him, like extremely fast. Extremely fast. It got hot. Rollo decided to call in and he got roasted. And I'm just telling myself, like, this is your leader. Well, here's his head on the platter. Go ahead and have fun with it. Because there's certain things I just don't understand. Like the advice, like if guys are taking advice from this person because he did books and all that, why is this guy encouraging, and it's on Twitter, he's encouraging men to get a vasectomy if you want to get to that status. Or don't have kids, pretty much, don't have a family. But how is this hypocrite pretty much telling other people to do that while he's married, he has kids? I just don't get it, man. Like, is that what society has come down to an older person telling a younger generation to do X, Y, Z while he didn't even do that? Look, like I said, I don't follow these guys like that. I don't know too much about them, but every once in a while they pop up because, I listen to Fresh and Fit. So I got a chance to listen to this one specifically, and they just roasting this old man. They're like, bro, sometimes, you just got to step back and say, you know what, let these young cats have at it. Sometimes you don't even need to respond, but the fact that he tried to respond, try to justify what a high-value man is, I mean, it don't make no sense. And then they go back, they move forward, but they decide to get another situation, having a conversation face-to-face with everybody. And they have some great pointers, but the only thing is, look, men, y'all out there, my only advice I could say is to be the best you that you could be. If this is who you are as a person and you know right from wrong, look, like, just take it from me, right? Like, just for example, like, I'm trying my best to try to get fit. Like, the the best shape of my life. But I know for a fact that I'm not doing what I need to be doing. What's the old saying? 90% is about what you put in your body. 90%. 10% is in the gym. It might be even less than that. But it's very important what you put in your body in order for you to see the results. But I know where I'm messing up at. So as men, we got to know where we're messing up at and make those adjustments and do better for ourselves. This whole thing about not having kids, and look, man, if you want your legacy to live on, you're going to have, if you find the right woman, and let's say you don't find the right woman and y'all have kids, they're still your kids. Be a responsible person. Take care of your responsibilities. Like, I couldn't imagine myself walking away from my kids knowing that they're the reason why I am who I am today, who I became as a person and as a man. I had to step it up. Once they were born, I had to step it up. And I think what's going on now, because if you think about it, they already took the head off the snake already. Cobra Tate. Andrew Tate, he was the person that people were looking at for advice. Now you got all these other ones beneath him that are trying to get the attention because Andrew Tate ain't doing it no more. So it's very difficult for anybody to project like him because that's him. That is his persona, his character, whatever, and he does it at his best because that's who he is as a person. Now these other ones that want to be gurus in the world of what to tell men, it's not working. It's not. So, and I'm not going to try to fit in those shoes. What I'm saying to any person out there is that be the best you. You cannot be like somebody else. It's just not possible. And at times you got to turn off that switch and when you listen to these people, because when they say don't have a family, right? What is the end goal then? Because eventually when you do have kids, it changes you as a human being and it makes you see things differently. That's a huge responsibility. And I've always been a believer that God is not going to put something in front of you you can't handle. So to me, just thinking, when Sneako's talking about this kind of stuff, I listen to that person a lot more than I would listen to a guy that's telling basically men to snip themselves. Or basically just hold on. Or yeah, I know what I mean, man. Not to have kids. Well, how about this? How about you don't go out to be so sexually active and think that having multiple women in your life is the way? How about you figure out how to be a man now, build the foundation now, don't wait till tomorrow, like do everything possible now. I'm talking about from working out, build the networks, like meet those people that could get you the potential to the next level, financially get yourself right, and work on yourself. That's what it comes down to. This whole thing about trying to get the attention from the younger generation and putting things out there like that, it doesn't click. It doesn't make sense from a person that actually did not do that. You got a wife at home. You got kids. How about you preach on how you got that instead of trying to preach on how to do the opposite in order to get money? Because money ain't everything. To a certain person, if you make a certain amount of money, it puts you at a certain standard or a certain status if that's where you're trying to reach. I know plenty of men that they're looking at like, I don't want to be a multi-millionaire, but hey, I'm cool with 100,000 or I'm cool with 200,000, whatever. But that's their decision. And they're living comfortably, they're living happy, they got a beautiful wife at home, they got kids, and they're living the life they want to live. But why are you pushing these younger men? All money, treat these women like this and this and this. Look, not every girl out there is a thought, a whore. It's not every woman out there is like that. Like, I think that sometimes these people get caught up in their own BS, that they feel like they got to spread that message and say, you know what, man? This is my list of things that work for me. Make a list that worked for you. If I'm come up with a list, it's because it worked for me at one point. I was a womanizer. Back in the days, I could have any woman that I wanted to because that's the mind that I was going with. But once I held my daughter, things change. Things are going to change. So my advice to any man out there, any age, build who you are as a person. Be strong. Be committed. Once you reach that once you get with that special one, trust me, things will change. But you got to be able to change and adapt and compromise and listen, meet in the middle, have an understanding of where both of y'all stand. I don't know, man. But hey, look, I'm gonna drop that link in my description because he got roasted, as he should, because he should not put that out there. If he wants to send a message from your own experience, not from something in the house that you're thinking in your head and thinking that that's gonna work because you haven't done it, or we taking it the wrong way. No, we took it the way we needed to take it, bro. That's pendejo, bro. I mean, let's just leave it as that. But hey, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with mi gente, tú sabes. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right, one.